This lady might be on her way to prison because of this simple mistake so many people make. More info about this trending topic concerning Mrs. Chioma Egodis Jr. and Mr. Erisco Umofia of Erico Food and Company Limited. Concerning the girl that posted the tin tomato that gave a review about it, that the CEO of the company, Mr. Erico, charged her to court. Some people are asking, but are there no consumer protection rights in Nigeria? Are there no consumer protection act in Nigeria? Yes, there is Consumer Protection Act in Nigeria and also Consumer Protection Rights in Nigeria. How did Chioma come out initially from the police station? The chairman of the Nigerian Consumer Protection Act or right, known as FCCPC, that's Federal Competition of Consumers Protection Commission, in the person of Mr. Tunde Irukera. He was the person that came for Chioma's aid. When he heard that Chioma was arrested, he said no, that Mr. Erisco is trying to trample or is trying to step on Mrs. Chioma's fundamental human rights and also step on her consumers protection rights. Mr. Tunde Irukera was the one that went to the police station and released Chioma from there. That was initial release before Mr. Erisco came for another arrest. Someone may say, why have they not tested the tin tomatoes? From what I saw in Arise News, the tin tomatoes has been tasted, and true, it has sugar content in it. So according to Mr. Tunde Irukera, who is the chairman of FCCPC, he said that there are sugar contents which is written on the tin tomatoes. But the question there is whether the sugar is too much, as claimed by Mrs. Chioma Egodis, is a matter of opinion. Because what I might say is sugary might not be what you say is sugary. So there are sugar contents in the tin tomatoes. So because of the intervention made by the FCCPC chairman, Mr. Tunde Irukera, Mr. Erisco Umofia petitioned Mr. Tunde Irukera for coming to Chioma's aid. Someone may say, why is he so mean? He said he's mean because he doesn't want anybody to water down his effort of 40 years. That he wouldn't want anybody to talk down on the repetition of his product he used 40 years and above to build. According to him, he said that product has been in use, or that product has been in market before Chioma was born. Then who is that rat? He used the word rat. Who is that rat to talk against my product? I will deal with her. He said that he is pompous with his right, that he is arrogant with his right, and he does not care. The charges against Chioma Egodis includes criminal charge by the IGP and civil charge by Mr. Erisco Umofia, which charged her of cyberbullying, which is cybercrime. Some of us do not know that cybercrime acts exist in section 24(1) of the Constitution. It reads, a person who knowingly or intentionally sends a message or other matter by means of computer systems or network that is grossly offensive, pornographic, or of an indecent, obscene, or menacing character, or causes any such message or matter to be sent, or he knows to be false, for the purpose of causing annoyance, inconvenience, danger, obstruction, insult, injury, criminal intimidation, enmity, hatred, ill will, or needless anxiety to another, or causes such a message to be sent, commits an offense under the act and is liable on conviction to a fine of not more than 7 million naira or imprisonment for a term not more than 3 years or both. Did we hear what I read? that if you commit all these offense, that the Cybercrime Act under section 24(1) says if you commit all these offense, that you will be fined maybe 7 million naira or 3 years imprisonment, or both, depending on the gravity of your offense on the internet. Mr. Erisco Umofia said this thing with his mouth. He has read the Cybercrime Act, and he said it that Chioma should be fined 7 million naira or she should be imprisoned for 3 years. People have problem with this Cybercrime Act because according to people, or according to the judges that try to amend this act, they said that this act is restricting or is infringing on fundamental human rights of citizens, that it needs to be amended. So in July 2023, Mr. Nuhu Ribadu calls for the federal government to please revisit the Cybercrime Act because it tramples on the fundamental human rights of citizens, which states that individuals or citizens have the right to express their opinion. This includes to hold opinion about a particular thing without being scared. So, all fingers crossed, this Cybercrime Act will be amended. So, if the Cybercrime Act should be amended, people like Chioma, Egodis wouldn't have been in problem. Yes, because they exercise their fundamental human rights, and the consumer protection right is also there to protect them. Someone dropped this comment saying that Mr. Erisco would have used this opportunity to do a very thorough marketing about his products. In such case, that he should use the said Chioma as an ambassador, as an influencer for these products. That he would have gone a long way, that he will lose this case. He said, you are going to lose this case because before you know now, people will start having pity on Chioma. They feel that you are intimidating her. It will now be a case of Mr. Rich and Mrs. Poor. What do you think? Do you think that Chioma should be used as an ambassador? Or do you think that she should pay for whatever thing she does? Or do you think that the consumer protection right should be used in Chioma's case and she should be set free? We have seen people doing serious review of people's products on the internet. I saw a video of a very dark man the other day reviewing Arik Air, that he entered Arik Air, poor services, so many things. He said so many things that happened in the flight. No AC inside flight, that they were fanning themselves inside the flight. Very dark man even called for people to boycott entering the plane. So this is not the first time, but everything we do on this internet, we should use our wisdom. That it works for very dark man does not mean it will work for everybody. If you buy a product and you don't like it, boycott it within yourself. If you want to tell the story, don't call the name of the product. So what do you think? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Bye.